I think our listeners, would love to know, because operators at the end of the day would love to be in airports, would love to be in universities, would love to have a retail, operation going. If you could talk to us about some of the things that you've learned from those partnerships and maybe what you would do differently if you could do it over again, and, help our listeners do better for themselves in getting into these different outlets.
Right. One thing is you have to play the long game, because the first couple of them are not going to be, generating return to the mothership. So you have to have a healthy core business to be putting in resources. And the hard part is that when you try to get your team to focus on multiple channels and they're so different, you can dilute it. So then you really have to have the conviction to have teams that work together, but also have accountability. And for us, we don't enter into a category unless we can get some scale. We have one hospital now, but we're looking at other hospitals. We have 4 universities. So, the goal was always to get at least 3 so that you can have, kind of leadership that looks it over. And, going from 1 to 2 restaurants is probably the hardest, but once you get to more restaurants, you can create a team, you can move people around a little bit. So there's still headaches, but the headaches are a little bit different. You're managing people and process much more so than day to day. So, the encouragement that I would give to folks is, pick a non-traditional bet and stick to it. We've had the most success when we've opened up stuff that I can touch it a couple of times a week. It's not about me, but it is about, at the beginning, you need a founder that just has kind of like a lot of passion for it. You got to love on the team. You got to set high standards and tell them, hey, how's your day going? But this is not right. This is not right. And it's just harder, for me to have done that without a lot of like hands-on involvement.